do not know what he bombed last time. He might have actually bombed. I don't know what he bombed last time, to be honest. It looks like there's only. Looks like he bombed it twice. Looks like they built another depot and he bombed that depot a second time around, just because of the fact that it looks like there is separate bombing angles right there. But I could be wrong because that just left a crazy spread. So I have no idea what he bombed that time. So it looks like finally Obi's gonna get smart and he's gonna build an AA base and he's gonna stop this shelling going on. He also is going to be building another depot right off the bat. If I was him, I would actually build it right here. This depot only has, let's see, what has it got? Oh, I can't really see it. Yes, I can. Look like 100 and something supply. This one has 200. I would have selected this one over the other one, but obviously this one is also camouflage net, and it actually will help you not get bombed. Right now, Wolfy's got a fairly commanding lead. He's got 180 points roughly, 170 points actually exactly lead. Should be okay. Actually looks like he's gonna do a sneak attack here, Obi, from behind. I don't know if Wolfy sees this. Wolfy can see it, but I don't know if he's actually focusing. Like, if I'm gonna be playing this game, I might be zoomed into here, maybe like this right here, so I can see everything that's going on. So my bottom portion of my screen actually be blocked, and it looks like unless he's zoomed out like this, focusing on his units. Which playing in Ruse, it's sort of hard because you don't see exactly. You want to be zoomed in because you don't want to see these little circles. You don't want to see that. You want to see this. This is what you want to really see, is all this around you. So it looks like he actually could get backdoor attacked by a basic light infantry unit, but it looks like Wolfy is going to be smart. He's actually seen this and he's going to be attacking. He clearly is zoomed out. Looks like he's going to be going for another bombing run. I don't know what he's going to be picking. He actually at the same time is going to be pushing out with anti-tank guns and infantry on this right side with the recon. Pretty much stifle any attack. It looks like he's actually just pushing out to secure this forward base here, since his other one got destroyed. He's going to be able to take out these units no problem, even if he has it's going to be 3-1 and one heavy won't be able to stop. Maybe, yeah, one even actually light won't be able to stop 3 heavies. Doesn't matter how many surprise attacks he has. So that's going to pretty much be an easy kill, and he's going to pretty much park these units here and let them just sit there and defend. He's actually going for a backdoor bombing run. It looks like he's going to be actually taking this depot. I would take the assumption he's going to take this depot, but if actually I were him, he's going to take this depot, and he's actually triggering on the wrong unit. He needs to, there we go, now he's going to trigger the right unit. If I was him though, I would actually run this right here. I'd actually target this building, and the spread would actually take out this and possibly this if he gets lucky. But he's going to go with the safe play and take out the basic depot on the farther side. Maybe he was afraid of this happening like this, and the Bretta's coming out and then shooting down his plane, and him not being able to micro away in time. But regardless, he is safe right now. He has a very good lead. Actually, there's going to be artillery coming out on the field. I believe it's artillery. Yes, later artillery coming on the field. Looks like he's going to just try and go for the straight up shell. I'd like to see Wolfy actually get artillery. He is the artillery king as the USSR player. Would like to see him get artillery and start pushing out with the artillery and start taking doing attacks. The only thing I don't like is that Obi spent so much money on just this push and on him pushing. And so much money on these depots to keep them operational, since he didn't defend himself right off the bat. As soon as he saw that plane coming, he took a while to defend himself. He's actually just going to pretty much make fighter bombers and start dropping bombs on top of these tanks. I'd actually probably pick the anti-aircraft gun first, and then maybe do a bombing strike on these artillery. But he's not. He's pretty much trying to push on the turtler and trying to kill him, even though the turtle has a very sizable force. The turtling Wolfy has a very good force to defend any attacks. So if I was him, I'd actually try and macro up a bit, but it's hard to macro when your opponent's bombing you every single time. So I can see if he's trying to be eager and trying to push out and get this force this issue. But him running all these medium tanks in, he's probably going to get destroyed, especially with these fighter bombers, and especially when he's going to be running right into an ambush. He's in a bad spot. If he puts these tanks in this town, he's going to die. He's about to lose every single tank. Every tank is going to go down. He now sees what's going on. He is now panicking. He understands he's about to lose his entire force. Being smart, Wolfy's going to push right now, and all of those tanks just went down. That was about, I believe, 8 or more tanks, and Obi's going to actually surrender, realizing he cannot do anything at all. He's getting shelled by air. He's getting all of his units, his forces are getting destroyed by those attacks. pushing with advanced mediums into a barrage of units, especially heavy infantry and AT. Very bad idea in my opinion. I wouldn't have done it to start. Like I said, you either tech up or you macro against the turtler, and he chose to do neither. He chose to do the third option, which is attack the turtler, which usually doesn't work out. As you can see, it's very hard to attack someone who turtles, especially with a great hefty amount of units in their base. He had the right idea with the artillery, but he had no AA guns to back it up. If he would have had different AA to back up his artillery, then it could have worked. He could have artillery shelled the opponent and took some of that out, then made the push. But he chose to, he was desperate, it looks like, just to make this push and try and get this kill, and try and push this in, because if he would have broke that down, he would have got the win, most likely because he would have been able to just steamroll the base inside the middle. But too many infantry, too many 18 guns to go up against, actually, sorry. And especially with those, with the compound of his base getting bombed by those heavy, that one heavy bomber, and taking all his depots and forcing him to spend $40 each time just to get more income and more and more and more. Really just compound situation that he was in. I would actually like to him just to make some basic units and just spread over the map and force Wolfy to do something. And as you're forcing him to do something, you just spread out and take map control. Like in my previous videos that you'll see, possibly if you watch them, you'll see other players actually push out and they'll actually take all the depots when they're going against a turtler, and then they'll mass up those units and push and get that win. So like I said, there's only two options really. Pushing is not really an option in my opinion. The only thing, like, you can go with that part C push, but you need to just pretty much be pushing with artillery, and if the opponent has planes, then go for AA as well with that artillery, and then start shelling the opponent and getting the kills that way. Then pretty much everything will be destroyed, and then you can actually just go in there and destroy the opponent very quickly and easily. So that's pretty much it. This is my replay. I guess I'll see you guys next time.